Hey guys, and welcome back for another video. We are taking a stroll down the weird side of YouTube, and this lady is going to teach us something very toxic. Something like how to steal somebody's husband. Like, really? You took the time to make a video that would put something so dark and so negative into the world? But you know what? She's giving me mad witchy vibes, so this might be all about her whole situation. Maybe this is her lifestyle, whatever. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think, but let's take a look at this craziness.
So if a man approaches you like that and you're interested, but you say no because he's married, and you explain to him that and he still comes after you, well, that means he's ready to have what's coming to him. Okay, y'all? That's an open invitation to steal him from his wife. And I'm not trying to be rude. I know a lot of women are going to be mad at me. But if your husband goes out looking for other women and she turns him down and he still goes after her, he does not respect you, and he's giving her an invitation to get him to leave you. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all, women do steal husbands, and I'm going to tell y'all how they do it. And if you're one of those women who want to steal a husband, well, just keep listening. Okay? So first of all, if you're going to be a person that's dating a married man, you have to get it in your mind right now. No hoping, no wishing that he's going to leave his wife. You have to take control of the situation. You don't leave anything up to him. Okay? If you want to be his wife, his next wife, or you want him to leave his wife, you have to take control of the whole situation. You don't leave it in his hands, okay? Because now this is your boyfriend, your future, your destiny. And if you're leaving it in his hands, he's not going to do anything. He's not going to leave his wife. He's going to have both of you. So if you want this man, you have to take him. You got to take what you want in this world, and you have to be adamant about it. So say you date a guy.
Okay. First of all, that is so weird. Like, you guys, most of the people that watch my channel are men. You guys can tell me if you would allow a woman to control you. A woman to come in who's not your wife, some girlfriend, some little side piece, whatever. Would you allow her to take control of the situation? It sounds like she's at it to ruin a marriage. She's just the type that'll probably try to ruin whatever you got going on so she can try to take what you have. Not because she wants to add anything to your life, but we'll go ahead and keep hearing this insanity.
He was married for the first few dates or whatever, and he starts talking bad about his wife and why he don't want to be with her and why he needs to date outside of his marriage. And you just listen, and ask him, what's so special about me? Would you marry someone like me if you hadn't married your wife? And if he says yes, that's another green light that he wants out of his marriage. Okay? And he's too chicken to do it himself, so basically he wants you to do it for him. Okay?
Wow, she's so crazy. She said that's an invitation to get him to leave his wife. Wait a minute. No, he's probably just telling you what you want to hear because you're a side chick and he's trying to sleep with you. So if you're weird enough to be the side piece asking about, would you ever make me a wife? Like, probably not. You're a side piece. And if you ever do get the guy, then it's just simply because the wife didn't want him anymore. Yeah, go ahead and swallow that.
You know, ask about the kids. Do you have kids? Are they young? How would they feel if you left? And listen to his story, okay? And if he says, well, I don't want to leave because this, and that, and blah, 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 I said, well, then you would be like, well, what would your wife do if she caught you cheating? Would she take your son away from you? Would y'all get divorced? Would you be on child support? Could you afford that? Blah, 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 blah. Put all that in his brain, you know, get a if he can afford it, if he can afford the child support, if he can afford the divorce, if he can afford all that, would he lose out? Would he have to like downsize? Could he still spend money? Will he be broke? Get all that out on the table. Like, discuss it. Don't be afraid, because he's there guilty already. Okay, so he should be able to discuss it. So if he's like, oh, I don't want to talk about that. It's like, well, you brought it up. You know, I'm sitting here dating a married man. I need to know these things. Okay, so get all that out on the table. And if he doesn't feel like talking about it, just like, well, you know, then I really can't see you anymore, because I'm not going to sit here blind in the dark. I don't know what your plans are. You could be stringing me along. I don't want to do it. So if he says, okay, fine, so
I wonder, did any of this ever work out for her? Because it almost sounds like she's speaking from experience, but even if she's not, come on, does it ever really work out? Like, does it ever end in like a happy ending, I wonder? Or does it end up in more pain and misery and strife than you ever had with your wife? We did talk about Betty Broderick in my, not last video, but one of my previous videos, and how she was this woman who was left by her husband for another woman. And then she went in and shot them both dead. So they did not have a happily ever after. So maybe if you two can actually be happy, you still have to worry about your karma. Keep that in mind, ma'am. But apparently she's slipped into the dark side. Maybe she doesn't have anything but negativity to give. And that's why she's on YouTube telling other women how to be thought sleazy whores who can't get their own man.
And then y'all talk about it. So you have all this information now. You know, if he left his wife, he would be broke or not. It wouldn't break him or it would break him. So then you go from there. You say, okay, is it really worth me dating this guy and he gets divorced and he can't afford nothing? I end up taking care of him. He ain't got no place to live. Da, da, da. If he's broke without his wife, don't even bother with him, okay? So y'all, you go back to your wife, okay? You can't afford to leave her, okay? Make her feel stupid, okay? Make her feel dumb for trying to cheat and can't even afford to cheat or lose his wife, you know, because he could get caught any second. She can divorce him and then he's out on the street, okay? So don't even mess with broke guys who can't afford to cheat, okay? Now, if you get a man with money and he's got a wife and he can't afford to divorce and all that kind of stuff, then that's when you take it more seriously. You're like, interesting, okay, blah, 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 blah. Listen to all his excuses. And then, you know, if you want this person, take it upon yourself to get them. Because sometimes people are married when you meet them and they could be the one for you. And only a piece of paper and some broken vows are in the way, you know. So what I'm saying is you have to take it upon yourself. You have to go the extra mile. You have to make him uncomfortable to stay there with her. You got to let her know what's going on. You got to call her. Hey, I hate to be the one to bring you some bad news, but you know, your husband and I have been dating since da 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 da. He tells me just tell everything. Tell everything. He says this and that, and I just want to know if you knew about all of this. And I'm not trying to bring any, you know, drama into your life. I just wanted you to know, because if I was married, I would want to know. Be cool, you know. And if she gets mad at you and cusses you out and da 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 da, say, well, you know, we were making plans for the future. Tell her all that. We're making plans for the future, and I just didn't want you to be surprised at when, you know, something happens. When he gets home or when she sees him again, she's going to be mad. She's going to be the one to divorce him. He's not going to have to do anything. As long as she knows what's going on, you told her. Now, if she's one of those women who are like, well, you're not going to get my man, da 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 da, and fights for him, she's not going to be giving him sex. She's not going to be doing any of that thing. She's going to be treating him like trash. So at this point, you can also convince him to start leaving, because she's giving him the worst treatment ever, and she already knows it's not going to improve. If he can afford to leave, he's not going to stay there, and you know, that's truly how easy it is.
How to be a home wrecking whore 101, I guess, is what you could just entitle this video. But yeah, I don't like that kind of information. You guys know me. I'm all about positivity, to be honest with you. If it's not about teaching people to do the right thing, then we're not about that life. And I'm gonna always tell people, like, if you're in need of like a relationship, if you're lonely, if you need somebody to hold you at night and help you with your bills and just live with you and, you know, give you that companionship, if you need that, then go out there and find it, because it's out there. But when you live in this belief that you can't have it, or the only way you can have it is through taking it from someone else, then you will end up alone, because that's incorrect thinking. And so you'll bring about negative situations in your life. And so I don't like this information. I don't know really why she would put it out. It comes to question like what she's really actually into, because most people are into positivity and they're into spreading good things, not how to ruin things, how to be a bad person, how to be evil is what this video is technically doing. And it's very weird to me. I don't know if this is just another example of toxic feminism gone wrong, or if this lady is just really into some dark stuff. You guys tell me what you think. And do you agree with her advice? Do you think it would work? Or do you think that that's probably why she's single to this day? Who knows? All right, you guys leave me a comment and we'll see you next time.